in a small, tiny glimpse of hope. I expected G4 to go back to its old ways. You know, the formula, the video games, the technology that made them great in the early years when Neil Tiles resigned this past year. Unfortunately, that is not going to happen. Why? Starting next year, let alone next month, the network will be rebranded as the Esquire channel and be focused on programming aimed at metrosexual audience. Esquire magazine, those who don't know. Now, before we get to the cons, let's get to the positives. G4, people get it twisted between G4, the old, and the current G4, which I'm going to talk about the negatives later in the video. The early days of G4, it was all about video games. They aired 13 original series. They launched shows such as Arena, Filter, Blister, Semiattack, Game On, Sweat, Cheat, Portal, Pulse, Judgment Day, aka Reviews on the Run in Canada, and G4TV.com, while Tech TV aired 42 shows, including Extended Play, aka X-Play, and the rest is history. When these two channels emerged on March 25th, 2004, that's when the short-lived but a golden era begun. It was a gamer's dream come true, but it didn't come without a price. Tech TV fans was just absolutely irate, and that was it. But to the Tech TV fans, if it wasn't for Charles Hirschhorn and other people got together and merged two channels, Tech TV wouldn't survive on its own. Neither would G4 TV, the old G4 TV. So just be grateful. That's what I learned. That's the first thing I learned. I mean, the merger was just awesome. The second I've learned is without Arena, G4TV.com, Judgment Day, aka Reviews on the Run, X-Play, Semitech, Blister, Cheat, Pulse, I would never have a YouTube channel. I would never play online games, let alone shooters like Call of Duty, Killzone, Battlefield, Halo, Crysis, and all the other games. I wouldn't know anything about other gaming genres out there, and would never be in a gaming group that I'm in right now. So, I mean, I got to give props to G4 or G4 Tech TV, formerly known. That's about it. But let's get to the negatives, in which I know there's going to be a lot of things to say about it. What made G4 so crappy? Why it just went from the greatest channel of them all to just being the most crappy channel in cable television. Neil Tiles, NBC Universal, they had everything to do with why G4 is bad. Secondly, the shows, I mean, the constant reruns of Cops, Campus PD, Cheaters, Web Soup, and every other shows that had nothing to do with video games and technology. You know what I mean? It was just horribly bad. Okay? And the thing that really pushed me over the edge when they showed a adult porn convention type of programming at midnight or after midnight or whatever. When I saw that, I was fuming. I was like, you're going to show all that crap on a video game technology channel? Are you serious, G4? Are you joking? Oh my goodness. I mean, till this day, it just makes me mad that they had to air that garbage, that filth, into that channel. That was the lowest point in the history of that channel. I mean, can you imagine if Food Network did that? wow. Only in G4 because people who are running that damn channel, running it into the ground. Key players, just up and leaving or just quitting or their contract expires. Like Kevin Pereira, Adam Sessler, Olivia Munn, Allison A. Slab. I still believe that she should have had a co-host job for the Attack of the Show, but unfortunately it just didn't happen. And the writing was on the wall for these people, and they were like, damn, we better get out while the ship is sinking. So, and plus, Attack of the Show just wasn't fun anymore. Yeah, sure, it was. They aired new episodes and everything, but at the same time, it just felt like to me, it felt like I was watching The Simpsons all over again. Brand new episodes, but same thing over and over and over. Repetitive. You know what I mean? And X-Play went from funny but serious to just all-time serious business, little to zero fun. It was bad. And plus the reviews, everyone just started to hate X-Play because of their biased behavior and attitude and everything else. How do I feel about G4 being rebranded to Esquire Channel? Hey, they did it to themselves. That channel turned its back on its viewers and the fans. It turned it back on me. Hey, people are going to turn their back on you. Do I ever want to see a video game channel be back on cable TV? I've been struggling with that for a long period of time, well, let alone for the last 2 years. And part of me was like, yeah, let's give it a second chance. And part of me was like, hell no, I don't want to see it again. I mean, look what happened with G4. It's a prime example. So, my final answer is, yeah, give it a second chance. But it has to be strictly video games. I mean, look at Fuse channel on digital cable package or satellite cable package. I mean, it's all about music. If it ain't about, playing music videos, news on music, nothing but music. It doesn't matter what type of genre you're listening to. It's about music at the end of the day, and that's what G4 needs. I mean, not G4, that's what a video game channel needs. But I don't know if that's ever going to happen. So, rant number 21, part 3, final G4 rant is over. Hope y'all enjoy it. How do you feel about G4 now, and what was your favorite shows back in the early years? I'll talk to you guys later.